So I'd like to, there we go. Chris is in Texas. Wow, welcome, my friend. And my dear friends, Suze Woodward and Yile Lau, who are previous participants in Right Voice for You. So we've got us everyone together to see the energy that they be. I tell you, when I spoke to Yile, when I spoke to Suze, they both, the energy of gratitude for having been to the class with you, Chris, is quite palpable. And I wanted to share that energy.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. That was years ago. It was PC, not BC, it was PC. Pre-COVID.
Yeah. And when I spoke to Suze, do you want to share a little bit, Suze, about how it was for you at the class? Is that okay?
Sure can. When I just want to say, hi Chris, great to see you. How are you? When I first heard that Chrissy and Michelle were going to be holding it, I'm like, I'm not sure, because Chris, I'd listened to it, like, this is being honest, I'd listened to a couple of things. I'm like, oh, I don't know, there's something about him that irritates me. But then Chrissy, I know, right? I knew you'd love that. But then Chrissy said to me, well, that obviously means there's something in there for you. There's something in there for you. So I'm like, rightio. So I'd have to say, I mean, I've done quite a few Access classes, Foundation, COP, Body class, Your class, Right Voice for You, was my absolute, and still is my absolute favourite. Like you say, it was pre-COVID. I listened to all the recordings again in January this year, just to remind me of how amazing it was. And as soon as I press play, the energy, I'm just straight back in the energy of it. I love how practical it was. The exercises, going out and trying things, and pulling, like when we pulled people's energies, we were looking down on them and they would turn and look up at us. And I think the main thing for me was that I started to realize how aware and how potent I actually am. Not just the getting up on stage and doing things, doing those exercises and totally challenging us, and, at times, but it really started to click up to the point where I would go back and listen to it again and get more out of it. So just incredible. And Chris, your facilitating blew me away. And just you being so you, it was such an example, so
refreshing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am a little worried that I'm going to cry while we do this recording.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I love facilitating. I love it so much. And to hear from people like you guys, like, I feel so humbled to be able to go and do these classes. And I think for you to come and give your time and your money and your I want to say trust, though it's a kind of a strange use of the word, to say, yeah, okay, show me, give me some tools, give me some more functionality in my life. It's such an honor for me. So to hear you say that you love the class that much is honest. It's such a gift, because it does feel like it was a while ago and our lives have changed dynamically since then. I want to just touch on one thing you said, though, because it's been a big theme in my life. You said at first you really didn't like me, and I laughed when you said that. Almost all of my best friends and the things that have given me the most freedom in my life, I had a lot of resistance to them at first, including Access. When Access first was introduced to me, I went, bullshit. I'm not interested. And the lady who introduced it to me, she was that friend who always had like a new modality or channeled reading or something that she wanted me to have a look at. And I always went, okay, no, not another one. But as soon as I experienced the energy of it, like you said, when you put the recordings on, it was like, boom, yes, that, what's that? So thank you so much. I just want to say thank you. It's such a treat to see you guys and hear what your experience was. I'll shut up now.
Oh, can I add, sorry,
Yes,
can I just add something else?
Yes.
part of what made the class so amazing was the group of people, all of us who were choosing to be there, including some people who'd flown over from Australia. So, and we still have some contact with them, and it's just the whole thing, everything as a whole was just incredible. And of course, the change I've had since then.
Yeah, the change has been amazing. Suze, do you want to say a little bit about the change that now you kind of conduct? What do you conduct?
Oh, you're talking about my fitness classes?
Yeah.
Yeah, just lots of things that have shown up that I've asked for. Just again, like I said, realizing how potent I actually am, and created a husband now, but a partner at the time, and a new house, a new car, a new job, and a new job teaching. But also, now doing fitness instructing, which I've always wondered if I could do, like since I was about 20 onwards. And I guess that is a big part of the right voice for you. I'm like, I'm doing it, and I'm learning it and challenging myself and loving it. So all growth from that class.
That is so cool to hear. Yay!
Congratulations. Yeah. And Yule, when I spoke to you, it was wonderful. Thank you so much. And thank you for coming on to talk to us. What would you like to say?
Terrible. No, just kidding. I agree with Susie. It was like, I've been on a lot of access classes before, like the COP, and when it was called level 1, level 2, and I'd seen Christopher around and was very curious. And I have to say, like, Right Voice for You is like one of my favorite classes still. Like Susie, it's like it's an access class I've been the most present. Like the other ones, you get to do body processes or bars, but you kind of zone out. I feel like with Chris, that you really relax into the class, and you made us feel so welcome and present and okay to be present. That was a game changer for me, because like I think the previous ones, you want to run out the door and go, oh my God, someone's going to judge me, or I'm going to freak out. But I felt really welcomed, and all the different exercises were so fun and practical, and we got to go up and have a laugh. And I think that was really different for me. And I still listen to the recordings, and the practical application of the tools, the demonstration of the tools. Like Chris, you embody, like you make it so seamless. It's not like this, and I'm pulling out this tool. It's more, there's a invitation and a way of embodying it, and it's like inviting us to embody the tools in the way we would like to embody the tools, not just this, I'm just going to read it from the script and do a clearing. It just feels, I was like, oh, that's what it can look like, or I'm hearing the tools in a very different way, and it's landing very differently. And like I said, it's still my favorite class. And I was like, oh, because I'm like, when's he coming over again? Because I really enjoy your facilitation. I'll make you cry.
Thank you. Like I say, go for it, because I'm getting teary too. It means so much to me. Like there's a lot of people. I follow a whole lot of different media, and some of the psychologists and things that I like listening to them. One of the big themes that people are talking about right now is imposter syndrome, like that feeling like you can't get up and teach a fitness class like Susie's talking about, or whatever, because you don't feel qualified. You don't feel like you're being it enough. Like you're just reading from the manual and saying the clearings, and everyone's supposed to get something from that. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could deliver a class if I didn't feel like I was actually being it. Like I've, throughout COVID and in the last 10 months, I've gotten divorced and have gone through some dark fucking periods. And I had moments there where I was like, I can't facilitate right now, because I'm not going to sit up there and talk to people about being happy, because I'm not fucking happy right now. So to hear you with that acknowledgement again, I just want to thank you, because it's what my target is. I don't want to give someone my time and money if I don't think they're actually being what they're talking about. So again, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Really grateful. I'm so grateful for you guys, because I have had a lot of experiences going and delivering classes for people that didn't really want it. So it's you guys who come to the class, and your courage, balls of steel, man, to go and just be like, I'm gonna do this. Because it's so easy, like you say, like you like to sit in the back of a classroom and have a cup of coffee and chat with your friends at break, and not like go, yeah, that's all a great idea, and just listen to it like it's platitudes, instead of actually go, okay, let's do this.
And
The fact that you guys have got so much out of it means you went, let's do this.
My gosh, yeah, and I messaged you because my growth moment was like my thing on the class was like I started to wobble in front of people with as experts or whatever. And then I was invited down to, I mean, at the time, the protest that was happening in Wellington. I wasn't drawn to go to that at all, but a friend said, can I go down and take my sound stuff and do the sound healing in a tent? But the tent became the stage, and I just went, and I started wobbling beforehand. But then she didn't tell me I was going to, like, oh, we can't sort the tent out. You're going on the stage. And it was like, but by then I thought, no, use the tools. And I got myself into a space of not caring. And one of the things I picked up from your class was allowing myself to indulge on stage and not have to feel like I had to run off. And so I sat there in front of hundreds of people, mic'd up as well, which I've never experienced before, in front of Parliament, and these people doing this and going, I don't care. And I don't care if you like me or not. And it just had so much more ease in my body. And that was a game changer. So it was like a tick. Okay.
And look at your bowl behind you in the sunlight. It's like it's singing. It's alive. Yeah.
So yeah, I thanked you before, but I'm gonna thank Chris again, because that's because of the exercises we did about expanding out, breathing, taking space.
As I say, it's humbling. But if I'm coming back, I need to then like recreate a lot of these exercises, because you guys, if you're coming again, you'll be like, I know what we're doing. I'm gonna match you from a totally new angle to go even further.
Yeah, what a great idea. Well, I want to say thank you so much, and thank you, Chris, for joining us. What's the time for you right now?
8 p.m. 8:15 evening.
In Texas.
I'm in Texas. I'm here working with a huge collection of African art that Gary Douglas and Dane here own, and we're donating it to a Black university here. So I'm here cataloging and inventorying. So I'm working here for the next 2 weeks, and I'm so excited.
How does it get better than that?
Yeah. Wow. Well, I'm going to finish this today because I don't want it to be too long. But does anyone have anything they want to say before we finish?
I just want to thank you, Chrissy, because you are one of the, what I call bulldozers of consciousness. If you want to create something and you want to get it done, you go for it and you create it, and you don't take no for an answer. So I really want to say thank you, because even this time when I said, yeah, I'd love to come back to Auckland, you were on it and like, yes, let's go, let's do this. So thank you so much, Chrissy, for everything you are.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Well, that's Right Voice for You, isn't it? Everybody?
Yep.
Right Voice for You has already started, guys. I already know that. That's for sure. So I'm going to say thanks, everybody, for coming on. And if anybody wants to get in touch with myself or the host, I'll put links there for people if they would like to find out more.
When is it? When's Chris coming over?
He's coming over. He's going to be here on the 20th. We're going to be doing the class from the 24th of June in Auckland at one of the beautiful hotels. 24th of June for 3 days.
And no pre-weeks? Is that correct?
That's the exciting thing about this class.
Yeah.
There's no prerequisites.
Right.
So even if they haven't done any access at all and they are interested in finding out these tools, yeah, they can come.
And you know what was amazing? Like with the class we did in Auckland, I often reflect back on it. The diversity of people that choose it. Like in that class, we had people that worked at the taxation office, we had teachers, we had massage therapists, we had fitness people, we had a burlesque dancer, like such a broad range of people. And it's not for anyone in particular. If you want more of a voice in the world and more comfort with just being who you are, it's for you.
Absolutely.
Burlesque lady went on to do a TED talk, I think.
She did too.
Oh, wow. That's very interesting. How does it get better than that? She went on to do a TED talk. Thank you so much, everybody. And we'll see you again soon.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.